first question, anyone jump in. Why do conferences matter for entrepreneurs? What do they get out of these conferences? Why did you come to this conference?
I would say, well, I'm an investor, but I think why, if I were an entrepreneur, I would come here is because of connections, the ability to ideate, so to have kind of some thinking and inspiration, and the ability to see what other people are doing and what other people are disrupting.
Do you think it's a better place? It's a really unique way to meet your target audience, whether it's entrepreneurs, better than just online or them reaching out to you on LinkedIn or just meetups?
It's definitely more efficient.
Mm-hmm.
It's still a people business. I mean, startup entrepreneurs is you invest because you believe in the people. Of course, great idea, great business behind it, but ultimately, so meeting a lot of people at the same place is absolutely crucial. So we're an investor. We're looking for startups to join our accelerator. So yeah, we want to meet as many as possible and as many one-on-one so we can understand what they're made of, because that's ultimately the biggest predictor of success.
Yeah, and the conversation of access to capital, there's money, we're always putting money forward, but social capital is really the thing.
Yeah.
Really, like, you need social capital. The money comes from social capital. so yeah, if you can, also just like, if there's anybody you want to meet, you can look online and see where we're speaking. And then make a point to come there. So investing in coming to a conference is investing in you gaining more social capital and potentially more financial capital.
And being seen and being respected and thought of as a part of the community.
Yeah. I think the way you have it set up, where you have the exhibition room, so you have the companies there, 100 companies, it's very easy to go up and meet them and talk to the people. If people are there. Also, at the conference where the different companies present, give their 30-second pitch. It's a great way to get exposure to a lot of different companies. I'm an attorney. I work with a lot of high-tech companies and help them raise venture capital and do mergers and acquisitions and public offerings. So the reason we come to these conferences is, to be part of the ecosystem, meet these great companies, meet the great investors, meet the people that are running these accelerators, the incubators. This is just a great place to do it because all those people come together. So it's a very efficient way to meet a lot of great people.
Deals still get done. Like I gave a speech to college kids a little while ago. I said, how do you get the best job? How do you get the deals? After work, over a couple drinks, because everybody loosens up. At the end of the speech, one kid said to me, I don't drink. I said, it's okay, you can still go out and have a club soda, but you need to get out and social, and that's what these events are for. When you look face to face and you're real. You're not somebody behind a computer, you're not just a signature. You actually feel the passion that the entrepreneurs have and the investors feel that. And without that, it's tough to sell what you're selling.
There's also a key thing for the founders. It is a lonely, miserable existence being a founder. I mean, it really is. It's a grind every day. I've started companies, I feel for it. And it's lonely.
Yeah.
And too many people, the biggest mistake an entrepreneur can make is working in their business instead of on their business. So by taking that time out of the office to see other people that are having a similar struggle, that you're not completely crazy, you can build a support network to bounce off, even if it's different industries, even if you're never going to do concrete business together, because you're going to face the same challenges and the same learning experience of how do you raise money, how do you market, how do you blitz scale, where do you find talent. And it really doesn't matter what the business is, everybody faces the same hurdles. And at a conference like this, you can realize that you're not alone.
Yeah, which is
I
awful.
think that's really what I would say the biggest value is. Most often we think coming to the fund conferences to find investors to get funding, but there's a clear value in seeing other entrepreneurs and talking to them and understanding we're all in the same boat. You're totally not alone or crazy.
Yeah.
That's a huge value that most entrepreneurs sort of don't realize, but I think that's of equal value than considering meeting investors as well.
So what I'm hearing from this wide variety of perspectives, it's the relationships that you create, these things, the discussions, which is interesting that you said that too, which is you come to a person and say, oh, I have that problem too, I suck at that too. That's creates got a bond. So we can talk about conferences all the time, but let's talk about like funding at conferences. Have the investors in this place ever met someone at a conference and invested in them over the next 12 months?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, in the springtime, WildCatters is all about finding the greatest entrepreneurs. The biggest problem for us is, by definition, they're really, really early. So you got to go to places where they are, but no, they're not going to be famous yet, and they don't have big followings, and they haven't been funded yet. So we got to be there.